Hello, today we're going to be taking a look at 3D Pal Lite. Think of this as a 3D series. So this is your own virtual assistant here that is 3D. As you can see, you have your own virtual assistant here. You have your menus, and you can associate it with Ask It questions here in a variety of different ways here. So you can see you have a great interactive, simple interface. You have these buttons at the bottom here. You have your assistant right here, which is 3D, and you can see if I tap my finger on the screen here, she actually follows where I point, so you can see it is very interactive. You get that 3D experience there. So you have, first off, the first button here allows you to adjust certain settings regarding your assistant here. You can change the default voices. You can buy different voices here. So there's a lot of different ones. You can get Korean male, Korean female, European, Spanish, US, all of those. So you can really choose between them here. You have different slots for your different assistants here, so you can set up different slots easily by tapping on, deleting some. So you can have, again, a different amount of layouts for your assistants here. You can even buy, through in-app purchases, some accessories here to style out your assistant. So you can add some glasses, you can add what do you call that, a haircut. You can really get creative here and deck out your assistant here with some accessories. Now going back, the second button here allows you to see what talents and things you can ask your assistant here. So for example, you have things like quick links, calculations, time, social, contact, news, play, weather, all this great stuff. You can kind of get an idea for what you can ask them. For example, if I was to click on calculation here, it'll take me back to my assistant here, and you can see I can...
Here's the calculator, and you can do the calculation all by yourself.
You can see there, it will give me a narration there, so I can easily just do a simple calculation here, and it will give me the results very easily there. So it's, again, all-in-one assistant. She provides me with everything I need to see here. So from there, you can also click on the microphone to ask her questions, of course. So I can click on the mic. Let me just get it back out of this calculator here. All right, I'll hit the microphone, and we'll ask her about how the weather is today. How's the weather? You can see it's going to load. It's going to find out.
Richmond is cloudy. Maximum temperature is 63 degrees Fahrenheit, 17 degrees Celsius. Minimum temperature is 61 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 degrees Celsius. Wind speed is 14 km/h.
So you can see there, she'll pretty much go over everything there. I'm going to click out. So she went over the maximum temperature, the minimum temperature, the wind speed. It really is really detailed. She'll go over everything here, and you can see you even get the text dialogue of what you asked and how her response was. So if you want to just read it over, you can do that as well. Now you can really customize your assistant here. You can choose a category between your camera and or your gallery. So for example, if I wanted Barack Obama here to be my assistant, I can go into my photos here, give it access, pick on the picture I want to use. In this case, it will be this one. Sorry, let me go back into there. Gallery, photos, and then I'll go into here. Let's see, you have to find the photo now. And you can see here after your picture imports here, and you can see this is just a default image from the internet. You can see I have Barack Obama now as my assistant as I drag around here. It will automatically take it here. It'll get the eyes. It'll allow me to adjust the face so I can do that 3D interactivity here. So you can see I can easily move his face around and he interacts. I can even ask him questions here. Now keep in mind you can change the voice if you like. How are you?
After hearing from you, I'm great.
What's the news today? And you can see here it'll bring up its own 3D Pal browser and show you results for anything that you may be searching. So if you're Googling something, anything of that matter, it will automatically bring that all up. Last but not least, you can key in commands here. So any of those commands you want to ask regarding weather, news, whatever, you can easily just type it in here using the keyboard. So it really is simple, and it provides you a lot of different ways to interact with your assistant. Again, there's a plethora of things you can ask it regarding location, directions. You can see weather, app guides, all this great stuff that you can find. And of course, you can ask it things regarding your calendars. You can ask it to set alarms, all this great stuff. So for example, set an alarm for 5 a.m. tomorrow.
Please confirm you want to set the alarm.
And it'll ask for a confirmation, and you are good to go. So this is, again, 3D Pal, a really great virtual assistant that you can find in the Google Play Store today.